We have officially reached the halfway point of our spring split, which means all teams will be returning to their corners to prepare for the last 4 weeks of action. Luckily for us, these teams decided they were going to throw all they had, every last punch and jab, until the final bell. Let's take a look at our rankings for this action-packed week. TSM and Phoenix 1 both had an outstanding week, while the previous favorites, Cloud9 and FlyQuest, did not. CLG, not much movement, but still showing really great improvement this past week. Some more minor moves in the lower half, and of course the great fall of Echo Fox this week. It looks worse than it actually was, and I'll explain in a bit. First, let's take a look at our two top competitors. TSM had a 2-0 week, besting both Cloud9 and then FlyQuest the next day. Their play was consistent and showed much improvement from just weeks ago. Svenskeren was able to run over FlyQuest with his classic Lee Sin. I think this was a very important win for TSM. As a team that focuses a lot on team fighting, it's really important that they can take down another team that is really good at keeping up constant pressure, as FlyQuest does very well. Next up in second is Phoenix 1. It looks like this team was finally able to break into the top 2 after holding at such a high position most of this season. Even though they were playing without their main jungler, I feel like you could hardly tell a difference in playstyle from Inori to Meteos. This team had a crushing series over Envy and a solid 2-0 over Cloud9. CLG has been in a rough spot recently, showing a lot of really good play mixed with a lot of inconsistencies. They've stayed relatively in the same ranking for some time now because they just aren't able to close out their games with the same confidence that we had seen just a year ago. I think they can relate a lot to Phoenix 1. Not dropping many games, but they're just looking for their chance to strike and make their run for the top. And to end, we have the sad story of Echo Fox. This team is just one big roller coaster of emotions. One week they're stomping, the next week they're getting 2-0'd by Immortals. I really would like to see this team succeed, but I feel like there's a lot of issues going on that we might not be able to see from our perspective. Here's hoping for a better half of the season for this team. That will be it for me. This has been Power Rankings. Peace, guys.